Hello, Fantastic Beasts fans! On the 6th day of Grindelwald, my true love gave to me 6 odd things about Travers, and how he may be playing into Grindelwald's hands. I'm Susan Chappell with Fantastic Secrets Behind Fantastic Beasts to bring you the clues.
Join me and other Fantastic Beasts fans here on the Beast Chaser Forum as we uncover the secrets, discover what's coming first, and play along with Rowling's newest game. And make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you'll be notified when videos post and won't miss out on the next clues.
We're halfway through our 12 Days of Grindelwald celebration with so many more theories to come. Please stick around to the end where I'll share how to enter for the giveaways. Torquil Travers plays a fairly large role in the Crimes of Grindelwald and a rather antagonistic one to Newt. But what can we tell about his motivations? Rowling describes him in the script as harsh and mean-spirited. We also know that the Travers family are purebloods listed among the Sacred 28. Plus, he most likely has a descendant who becomes the Death Eater Travers in the Harry Potter series. But does that mean he himself has questionable loyalties? I reviewed each mention of Torquil Travers in the screenplay and found 6 times his actions were either questionable or played into Grindelwald's hands. In his first scene in the Ministry of Magic, Travers denies Newt's permission to travel and gives the job of tracking down Credence to Grimson instead. Grimson, we later learn, is working for Grindelwald. Then, in his visit to Hogwarts, Travers comes across as downright authoritarian as he barges into Dumbledore's classroom, telling McGonagall, "I have the right to go wherever I please." Third, in his confrontation with Dumbledore, he shows a memory of young Albus and Gellert. Where did he get that memory? It could only have been shared by someone who had witnessed it, and it seems only Dumbledore and Grindelwald were present. Does Travers acquire the memory directly from Grindelwald? Or was someone spying on the young men years before? Perhaps Aberforth. Fourth, at the end of this crucial meeting at Hogwarts, Travers places admonitors on Dumbledore and stops him from teaching DADA, which both limits Dumbledore's ability to act as well as stops his preparation of the next generation who will fight Grindelwald. While this may seem the natural result of Dumbledore refusing to cooperate, there is also the possibility that Grindelwald could have supplied Travers with the knowledge that Albus could not move against him. Thus, Travers could have forced Dumbledore's hand and the results while not giving himself away to his subordinates. Fifth, at the French ministry, Travers tells his Aurors to arrest everyone at Grindelwald's rally. When Theseus questions his approach, Travers says, "Just do it." Later, Theseus points out that it is not illegal for the people to simply listen. So what Travers is ordering is not legal. His directives cause a young Auror to act rashly, killing one of Grindelwald's supporters, which is exactly what Grindelwald wanted and aids his cause. Then, finally, there is that odd moment on the bridge back at Hogwarts. Travers seeks to stop Newt from talking alone with Dumbledore, but Theseus again intervenes. Why? Is Travers afraid Newt will share critical information? Or does he seek to stop him from passing on the blood vial? In the end, it is Theseus who releases Dumbledore's admonitors. And why did the earlier released images of the survivors on the bridge seem to hide Travers' identity? What about his character were the filmmakers trying to keep secret? Something is definitely fishy with Travers, but I'm not sure if he's just meant to represent incompetent, power-driven bureaucrats like Fudge and Barty Crouch Sr., or if he's Grindelwald's mole. My best guess is that his autocratic nature is merely playing into Grindelwald's plans, and that Rowling has designed him to show the dangers of power on both sides. But I'll definitely be watching him carefully in the next film. What do you think? If you've got the screenplay, go back and reread each section with Travers with the idea in mind that he's Grindelwald's mole. See what you think, and then come back and share with us. And don't click off yet, because I'm about to announce the giveaways for my 12 Days of Grindelwald celebration. Also, please check out my new fan shop on Amazon for books and Funko Pops and wands and all things Fantastic Beast. The 12 Days of Grindelwald will celebrate all things Crimes of Grindelwald, not just the man himself. To thank you for a year of wonderful community as we awaited this film together, I'll be hosting lots of giveaways for this channel subscribers, which will include 3 Newt Scamander wand pins, exclusively from Lumos. I donated and am sharing these pins with you, but please consider them in your season of giving as well. I've linked to Lumos above. Other giveaways will include Funko Pops, such as the Matagot, Chupacabra, and of course, Grindelwald. Entry is simple. All you have to do is subscribe, click the bell notification, and comment on any or all of the videos for the 12 Days of Grindelwald. The more videos you comment on in this 12 Days of Grindelwald playlist, the more chances you have of winning. That's it. Anyone around the world can enter, though be aware that it may take longer for the prizes to reach you. The deadline for entry is December 24, 2018. For a description of the prizes and a full list of how this giveaway will work, see the description box below.